Hi, this is TheHande. Welcome to another Let's Play video, and welcome to my second ever face cam Let's Play. And the reason I decided to do a face cam this time around was because I'm doing Hover. This is a game that used to come free with Windows 95, and yeah, it's not the most, graphically impressive thing to see. So, to alleviate a little bit with the graphics issue, I decided that okay, let's put the face cam on. You can see my reactions at the same time. Uh, if you've never, I've actually streamed this game a couple of years ago already. It's a very simple game. Play it. You're in a hovercraft. You're trying to get the blue flags. You're a red hovercraft. The AI controls blue hovercrafts, and in each level, well, for the first three levels, you have to collect three flags, and then it goes up in increments, and you're basically just trying to get as many flags as possible. The graphics are very low res. This was Windows 95 after all, but this was kind of a cool little demo of what Windows 95 was capable of at the time, and I think this is a really fun game that I play from time to time. You can get it just completely free online. I don't remember the name of the website, but it's actually, if you check Wikipedia, they have like a direct link on there. Ski Free is another one of those free Windows games, and this was one of my favorites because it was on the Windows 95 demo disc along with the music video for Weezer's Buddy Holly. So this brings back specific memories of a specific time, and now the first trick here is that I don't know how many restarts we're gonna need because the music doesn't always play on the first boot. You have to restart the game a few times, and I think it actually, like, going into the music, the sound menu is what activates the music. So let's see. So I have to restart it. There's you can't see in the recording, but there's actually a pop-up right here. Here we have the sound effects. Yes, we have the music. Excellent. So you do have a little reverse, you back like a little backup mirror as well, and you are very slip and slidey. That's part of the gameplay and part of the challenge. And you can get these random power-ups that you can use. You don't really need them now, but later on when there's multiple flags to get, it's the third level. Yeah, I think it's the third level. I think the second level is the purple level. Yeah, I got the spring now, and the spring gives you a jump. Those red things on the floor, or orange things on the floor are... and that sound just noted that the AI just captured one of my flags. And this game is actually a lot harder windowed. I'm currently playing it windowed. I don't have the multiple mounted monitors set up, so I have to really keep an eye on my radar as well. And because I can barely see into the distance myself. It's not my video capture settings. The game really is just blurry because it's very, very small. I'm actually not sure. This may have like equivalent resolution to something like Doom, or but I think, there's another flag. But like certainly Duke 3D was already out. It was a contemporary with this, so Duke 3D had way better, resolution. I'm going up here just because the flag might be up here. It's randomized each time, by the way. But there's like a certain, but like any games with randomization from around this time, it's like it's not like 100% random. It's like there's certain specific spots where the flag is more likely to appear. I'm not going to be using any of my power-ups. I'm actually kind of saving them up now. And if the computer manages to beat me, there he is. There's that fucking blue bastard. Oh, he's trying to get my flag. So I can come... Oh, there's another one. There's two of them. Oh, yeah, you can see them on the radar on the bottom. Yeah, bottom center. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay, we're pretty even now. Damn it. I need to find that... Oh, and there's the final red flag. Eee. No. Oh, there it is! Those green platforms actually send you flying in a different direction altogether. You want to check your rear mirror almost always. Oh, there's my opponent. But sometimes, because sometimes at the very start of the level, like the first flag might be like literally behind you, so that's why. Yeah, it's so cool to think about, like This era, for some reason, I remember this era specifically for that there were a lot of free games, and also my family had a subscription to this Finnish computer magazine called Mikrobitti. These days it's called just MB, but you know it stands for Mikrobitti. And every year Mikrobitti came out with this CD-ROM that was just full of like software demos and shareware versions of games and things. That was really, really cool. Like I got a lot of cool shit from that, and also like just some useful programs. Like they always like had WinZip or something on there. So you know, just so that was always kind of neat and cool, and that's something I remember Mikrobitti for very distinctly because we've recently. With my friend Ville, we had a discussion about this, but my friend Ville actually bought a subscription to Pelit magazine, which is a game magazine. And for you youngins out there, if you don't know what that is, it's a magazine that tells you about new games that are coming out. It's this archaic little format. But yeah, so, you know, Ville decided to do it because he years ago, I think he had a subscription to it as well. I never did. I was never a Pelit guy. We were a Mikrobitti household, but technically, like, you know, they're technically not competitors because Mikrobitti was more of a consumer electronics magazine, but we had a discussion about this recently. Ville told me that unfortunately MB these days is a pretty terrible magazine because, well, first of all, because I think none of the original like staffers are there anymore, and like all the articles and news stories are just like farmed out to freelancers. Which, not going to get me wrong, you know, they have to eat too, but there's like no unique content on MB anymore. Actually, I take a little bit back. I think I always see Pelit magazine. I don't buy game magazines myself for obvious reasons. And to be fair, like we never had a lot of game magazines growing up anyway. We were subscribed to the free newsletter, the Nintendo News. Actually, now it's just like to use the. I love the sound effects in this. Yeah, they're all like grainy samples and what have you, but this is a lot of fun. I just turned into a kid when playing this. Oh, okay. They took one of my flags away. I think I had two. Maybe I didn't. But there is something. I think the computer. I don't know which power up it is, but these question marks can like have a random effect. Okay. I'm not sure, did that like slow the opponents down, or did I go a little faster now? It's not necessarily a good thing in this game though. Oh, no. Backed up straight into that. Yeah, the challenge here is the fact that you are so slippery, so you have to take that into account as well. Oh no, now, yeah, it slowed me down. So, maybe that was a speed up, that was a speed power up the previous time. Okay, I gotta keep an eye out for, because I can barely see in the distance. You might be shocked to hear this, but I actually do normally play this full screen, and you might be saying like, how can you do that with this level of resolution? But honestly, it's just easier to tell where the flags are because it doesn't take a lot. You basically see the. Oh no! I'm losing to the computer. Oh shit! I lost one of my flags again. Damn it! I haven't spotted them. And they're not here. Like when it's in the later levels, when there's more flags, they're usually up there, but they're not now. Damn it! Yeah, last time I did this, I was playing Tomb Raider, and actually, yeah, a little correction there. Like I was talking about, like the dinosaur, like that was in Tomb Raider 2, and nope, it was in Tomb Raider 1. It's just immediately the following level. If I had played for a bit longer than what I did in that video, Jesus Christ! I think I'm gonna lose. Well, I'll just start from the beginning then. Oh, there's one flag, but I need to find that. I need to find the next flag real quick. Yeah, so those orange things, if I drive over them, they drop down, and I'll be in trouble. Oh yeah, so talking about Ville, we played some. I visited him a little while ago. What? Oh, did I lose another one? Holy hell, those AI assholes. I thought I was done. Damn it. So anyway, I visited Ville recently, and we played more BattleTech, and originally Ville was promising me that we would play like a campaign, that he's planning to make for me, but we didn't. He hadn't finished it, so we just played a bunch of random games. I lost all of them, and but you know, I still have a lot of fun. It's not like I'm not like super competitive like that. Although, so this is what I wanted to tell. I actually wanted to talk about this in another Let's Play recently, but I just completely forgot about it. So we've also been watching the BattleTech cartoon. That was a thing. It was kind of funny, but this also kind of like inspired me a little bit. We decided that the first game that we played was with these. With the urban mechs, which are like complete garbage. Man, I had some rotten luck there. Okay, there. That's usually like the first flag is usually like completely in the wide open. Yeah, so we played with these urban mechs, and because and I had 4 like, you know, identical urban mechs, so I had to make names for them so I could tell them apart. And that's where we ended up creating the this kind of a jokey mercenary group, which I affectionately dubbed the Goon Squad. And the Goon Squad is 4 guys. Well, okay, 3 guys and 1 girl. So it's I started off with George and Carl, and then we decided that there should be a girl there, so I called her Kylie, and I took that name from the BattleTech cartoon, just, you know, and then the final guy was Bob. And the Goon Squad, you know, the idea was like that they were an incompetent mercenary group, and as it turns out, I kind of ended up playing them. I ended up like playing their character a little too effectively. I wasn't trying to, but yeah. So every single mission that the Goon Squad undertook, they failed in spectacular fashion. What they kind of like, you know, normally we played that like last man standing, or rather, you know, no mech standing, that is the winner. But we decided that we tried some other game forms where I was like collecting intel, and then there was one where I was trying to get a package, which we didn't specify what the package was, and then finally we decided like it's that it was a microwave oven that had sentimental value to like some random general, and he decided to send the Goon Squad to get it. Oh yeah, and it's of course the Goon Squad's motto, as if you couldn't guess, it's obviously it's gooning time. But anyway, yeah, it was kind of fun to, you know, because, you know, the flags are not showing up like very effectively. So the idea for the Goon Squad and who they all are was that the leader is George, and the idea is that he's only like nominally the leader. He's like an old guy, and so he thinks he's in charge, but then nobody listens to him, and that's kind of like the in-canon explanation for why the Goon Squad always fails on their missions, because none of them can follow orders. There we go. Son of a bitch, he took one of my flags again. Man, the AI is being like extra shitty today. And then, wow. I have not had this run of hover for, you know, in quite some time. Damn it. Oh, wait. No, that was... I saw a blue blip on the radar, but I realized that it was just the computer. So, then Carl, who was not originally this, but, you know, me and Ville, we have a long history with GTA San Andreas, so we started calling him Carl Johnson, or CJ, for a bit. But we later retconned Carl to be Carl with a K. So it's Carl Johnson, and we also retconned that last name to be so he's Swedish. So he's a black Swede. Carl Jönsson was what we came up with. And that was a little fun. And Carl is the guy who's kind of like the support fire duty. So he's the guy who has the biggest gun, stands back, and then just shoots blindly at the enemy to give the other guys cover fire. And then Bob was our... Oh yeah, and the oh my god, they keep taking my flags away. Man, the AI woke up and chose violence today, apparently. You know, normally they're just like derping around the stage. And now they're just constantly zapping my flags. Oh my god, I found their flag as well by accident. Oh, there it is. It's the final one up there. There. Ooh. I don't want to use the spring yet. I'm just gonna go the long way. And also, like George, I kind of decided that George was always going to be because he's the leader. He's always going to have the mech with the worst weapons. And then Bob and Kylie kind of ended up being the mids. But for Bob, the thing that I kind of like in lore already decided that Bob was, you know, a little simple. You know, he's not all there. But then he has like the most amazing dumb luck. Like Bob is the guy who gets a crit when he totally shouldn't get a crit. Bob is the guy who succeeds in, like, you know, doing some really stupid stunt. And I thought like the idea with him was like, while everybody else is like sitting down huddled to have a meeting, Bob's the guy whose mech is like wandering off into the distance because he wasn't listening. So and yeah, Bob really was. Bob was a real gift. He's easily my favorite character so far. I feel bad, you know, and I did pick Kylie's name just, you know, out of, you know, a little bit out of a hat. George, we agreed he would be like Hispanic, so he's George Ramirez. That was kind of like, well, that's partly Villa's doing because he kept calling him Jorge. Which I thought was kind of like, yeah, okay, that's not what I had in mind. Because I drew little pictures of the Goon Squad, and George just looked like Dr. Wily, more or less. He has the Albert Einstein mustache. And Bob is a guy with a giant chin. Carl is just like just a bald black guy, and then Kylie, mid-haired girl. Oh my god, yes! Yes, we made it through this part. Well, we've made it to this level, but the AI has been giving me exceptionally a lot of trouble recently, so I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so I did end up losing and a lot, and I'm starting to unfortunately get a vibe of BattleTech. That it's not the kind of game that you can play whatever way you feel like it. Okay, now we get to use the bouncies. And I love the sound, by the way. Every single time we get to the level end screen, I love the sound that it makes. So, you know, if your strategy is not to fire at everything with every weapon you have, that's the thing that kind of bugs me a bit about BattleTech. Like, don't get me wrong, I think it's a fun game. Oh my god, they took another one of mine. Son of a bitch. I shouldn't have used that spring, by the way. Oh, that's a wall, by the way. I can block them. So you saw in the rear view mirror, now I created this huge blob that they can't see past. And I could be a dick if I can find one red flag. Actually, I did pass one, but I could actually just drop it on the flag so they can't get to it. But I think I have the lead right now. Oh, I guess I accidentally took one of their flags away. So, because I have the lead right now, I'm just going to focus on getting that final flag. So don't get me wrong, I think BattleTech is a lot of fun. You know, because Bill really likes collecting those figurines. You know, that adds to the fun factor. But yeah, I'm kind of getting the feeling like, you know, BattleTech just there's not really much strategy involved. It's just basically like whoever can get in the, you know, best position, and okay, there's one of their flags. So now I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna drop the dose. Oh no, okay. Okay, they can see the flag, but it's like the wall will hopefully maybe slow them down. Oh, here's another one. But I am curious, like, when we get that campaign going, like, how it's gonna, like, shake out. Also, I've been playing a lot of other... Because this year... Wait. Oh. They took one of my flags away. Damn it. So this year, like, I've been playing a lot of platformers. But recently, I actually got back into playing some other types of games. I actually started replaying 2 Point Campus, And that got me into then playing this game, which I had actually started already. It's called War for the Overworld. And what it basically is it's a spiritual successor to Dungeon Keeper. And I started from scratch. I had an ongoing game, but I decided to start it from the very beginning. And I was a little surprised by how easy... oh, ran into him. There's a flag. So, I started replaying the War for the Overworld, and when I say it's a spiritual successor, so it wasn't made by the original Bullfrog guys. The original Bullfrog guys, you know, are actually the guys who did 2 Point. So, so that's a oh. It's always such. I don't know why I keep getting the fucking traffic lights, because it's such a crapshoot each time. Like what it's gonna be. Okay. What? Oh. I'm wondering, like. Yeah, I lost one of my flags again. There we go. Okay, I need but now again. Damn it, I'm stuck on this goddamn level again. Like, granted, it's not like the, you know, the flags really shouldn't be in a too obvious of a place. But I'm still a bit surprised. Okay, I'm gonna go this way. So yeah, World of, the War for the Overworld. Like, I like it, and because I kind of remembered some of the maps now, I'm also like, I'm actually making decent progress with that. The only downside is, yes! Got to the next level. The only downside, in my opinion, is that well, I was saying that. Oh, it's showing the blue dot there, so it's in the other alcove. They're progressing a little bit too fast, in my opinion. You know, oh, no. Okay, now I have to wait. But I got 2 flags, so I'm doing okay, I think. Tried to bounce me over there, but you know what? It's fine, it's whatever. I've been thinking about also doing a second video of, you know, I did a little while back, I did the video on my main channel where I was about studying Spanish. But I feel like I'm maybe a little too advanced now, that if somebody watched that first video and, you know, I mean, I didn't think that these green things actually, yes, they take a flag away, actually. Oh, there we go. Excellent. Yeah, this is what I'm used to. It's I'm usually like around, like, oh, you can see in the backup in the mirror, I can back up to it. Yeah, so I'm more used to this pace of getting a flag. Ooh, there we go. Oh, what? Oof. Okay. Oh, there's another bluey. And the especially like really cool thing about War for the Overworld is that they did get the original Dungeon Keeper announcer guy. The only downside is, and it's not really that big of a downside, but you know, they couldn't use the original monsters from Dungeon Keeper because Electronic Arts obviously owns, well, they own all the, oh, it's there, it's showing up on the radar, okay. Nice, come on, let's go, yeah, baby. Oh boy, nice, that's very nice. Sorry, I don't know why I was talking like Borat. I have never actually seen Borat. I'm 3 flags immediately. What the hell? This is a turn. This is a change. Well, I started out like I couldn't find the goddamn flags at all, and now they're just like all falling in my lap, like a Vietnamese girl. There's another one. I'm really speeding through this section. I'm a bit stunned. I don't know how, like, because I do assume that the AI just keeps getting more challenging, except now there's the final flag. Unless they take one away from me. And they didn't. Yeah. So, I was about to say, Like, this is like ultimate Windows 95 nostalgia for me. I've kind of wished, you know, this is something that I've been wondering about, or I've wanted for a long time. I've been thinking about, like, of just buying a Windows 95 or Windows 3 point some machine, you know, just for the nostalgia factor, just because I want to play around on the different applications and things. But I'm not sure if that would be a wise investment, because computers that old, they probably need a little bit of extra maintenance. If nothing else, I have to take out, like, the, you know, any what are they called? The bits that leak, the leaky bits. That's like the number one thing that you have to take out of those and fix. Plus the clock batteries on them have probably died as well. Some of them you can just fix, but yeah. Anywho, so I tried to say, like, the other ultimate nostalgia factor for me is like the Weezer music video. Yeah, I recorded a cover of that specifically, again, because a couple of years ago I got into a real Windows 95 like nostalgia kick. What's with these homies dissing my girl? Why do they got a front? What did we ever do to these guys that made them so violent? Ooh, ooh, but you know I'm yours. Ooh, ooh, and I know you're mine. Ooh, and that's for all time. And that's the only goddamn song I know from that band, and it's only because it was on the Windows 95 demo disc. Yeah. Oh no, oh no. Which, by the way, the 95 demo disc was also the installation disc, which, when we got the Windows 98 machine, I was so sad that I couldn't play Hover anymore because it was on the disc, and when you tried to put the disc in, our computer would just straight up try to install Windows 95, and it would, like, I don't remember what it said specifically, but it would, like, error out, like, saying, like, you have a newer version of Windows, are you sure you want to install Windows 95? And then I would click no, and then it wouldn't let me read any of the data on the disk. Which, you know, on a modern PC, I don't think it would be a problem. I'm not saying that I have the original 95 disc. I'm pretty sure I don't. Or if I do, it's like at my mom's house or something. We have like a... Okay. But I think that's a full episode. The first few runs were pretty bad, but that one went really well. So, see you on the next one. Bye-bye.